round 900 coming through with the RXM from Ruger. Another 100 rounds today. We're going to be doing that normal shoot, nice and static, just taking my time, talking about the simple things in life, just getting outside, shooting at a target, hitting it a couple times, being accurate, not being accurate. Very, very simple. And I wanted to convey that today, and I mentioned it in the video a little bit, but these are the simple things I like, and it's a very enjoyable experience to just go out and shoot. You don't have to make it, just like in golf. I think I made that reference to golf yesterday. You don't have to hit a hole in one. You don't have to hit all of the shots on target. You just get outside and you take out your firearm and you just shoot. And each time I go out, that's the mind frame I get in. This is enjoyable. That's all. And from all the little different small details of a firearm and the grip and and your stance, and we'll talk about that too in the review, but all these little things that go into the firearm and shooting are very, very important, and we want to get better and become more proficient at our skill and our hobby, along with other reasons, of course, 2A stuff. But first and foremost, just being connected and having a good time, and that's it. Whether or not we make all our shots, which of course we do, and that part of me does want to make those shots, at the end of the day, I really do love this. I really do enjoy it, and I'm just happy to be sharing it with everybody and everybody participating, and then reminding me too of those little things, this small little thing of just going out and shooting, and how much we love it. So starting with that, I appreciate all of you, and thanks to everybody who gives their input and reminds me of those little things, those simple things. So thank you for all of that. So going through the shoot, we're going to be talking about, just keep in mind, clothing. I'm going to be talking about some of the articles of clothing that I wear. Also, a couple mistakes that I made, and I redacted in the video, so you'll see it as it goes on, and it's pretty silly, and I've done it before where I made a mistake and I had to catch myself. And then a couple of little things with the grip and shooting one-handed, but it's not a big deal. So enjoy the video, just like I enjoy shooting and enjoy editing and bringing it to you, and we'll see you in the outro.
This video is intended for educational and informational purposes only. All firearm handling shown is performed by trained individuals in a controlled environment. Always follow the 4 rules of gun safety. Number 1, treat your firearm as if it is loaded. Number 2, never point a firearm at anything you do not intend to destroy. Number 3, keep your finger off the trigger until you are ready to shoot. Number 4, be sure of your target and what's beyond it. Comply with all local, state, and federal laws regarding firearms. Do not attempt to replicate any action seen in this video without proper training and safety measures. The creators assume no liability for misuse or unsafe practices.
Ruger RXM 900, round 900 in the 1,000 round series, where I statically shoot and give my take on the ergonomics, recoil, trigger, grip, all of the nuances and characteristics of the pistol as I shoot through different grains of ammunition, like 115, 124, and 147. Different distances as well, although this 1,000 rounds I've just been punching to 17 yards. Personal thing of mine, I just wanted to do that. I could have done other distances, but we'll do that some other time. And I started with that. I think I did a first couple of 100 rounds with this at that moment. Thank you for being here. It's a wonderful day. A little bit of a breeze, so I could get some feedback from the wind here and there. I do apologize. And there's going to be some dust clouds around. There's a lot of activity. People out for fun day, just using their off-road vehicles to, traverse. So if I do stop and hang out for a minute, it's because I'm just trying to keep everything safe and respectful out in the wilderness. Yeah, almost there, 900. We're gonna shoot Fiocchi Range Dynamics Full Metal Jacket 115 grain through, and yeah, we're just about there. This is just the last 200 rounds. I'm excited. Also a little bittersweet with these shoots coming to a close. It's you know, you have a journey with them for sure, and I'm smiling, but it's a nice feeling going through it. Now, that's just me personally. I know a lot of guys are just like, it's just a tool, it's just a gun, you just shoot through it. But for me, I don't know, it's different. As you get older at my age, you know, you just start to appreciate the finer things, the little things, and I think guys can relate to this, girls too. But you just enjoy a nice day outside, doing what you love to do, and that's it. So, all right. I think we started with Remington 124 grain, and tomorrow I'll end with one Federal 147 grain. So we'll see how the firearm performs. You know, the bigger your clothing, the more concealed you are, but not necessarily my style. That's just me. It just does not have any recoil. Oh, it's 147 too, so maybe there's a difference there. The gunpowder, like we talked about, is less because the bullet is stronger going through. That was light. It felt light. To the right. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh. Gosh, I love it. I love it. Didn't love that. 2 more, I think. 3 more. 4 and 5 more. 5 more. 2 more. Try with one hand. Oh, just one. Just kidding. Oh, man. A little off. That's okay. It's just shooting like a dream. 1 more. Oh, and we got a little stovepipe. That's okay, I'll forgive you. Did I say 147? I said 147. I meant 115. We're shooting 115, but that just didn't feel like 115. Sorry, rewind, take that back. So sorry. My mistake. I'm thinking 147 because we're shooting it tomorrow and I just got done shooting it, and it's on my brain. I'm thinking, projecting that it's 147 grain is light, but maybe I'm just gripping onto it harder. Doing what I'm supposed to do. So close. Come on. What is happening? Working on my grip. What's happening? Oh, strange. I usually don't suck this hard. It's grip. Just needs to be grip. Harder. Hold it harder. Hold it tighter. All right, back in business at the very end. One more. Oh, darn. Oh well, that's okay. 147 tomorrow. Thank you for being here. I'm going to see you in the outro. Super good shooting. Just got to work on that grip. Always think about it as you're shooting. If you start missing, don't think that, oh, I need to adjust anywhere. Adjust your grip. That's it. You're awesome. Take care. Outstanding. All right. Yeah, it's interesting how I shoot and I make some shots and don't make some shots, and it just goes back and forth. And it's, you know, things that I know I can improve upon and work on in a more professional setting. But in this setting, I need to remind myself why I'm doing what I'm doing, and it's for the love of the game, right? It's just, I improve over time, and I have been improving, but I can't expect things to change overnight, and I have to get used to that thought as I shoot through all these different firearms, that it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time, and maybe not even that. I will connect with some, and I don't connect with others. Okay, that being said, 900 rounds down. We're good to go. Super happy with the firearm. Can't wait to shoot the different versions with the grips and the frame. Now, I was talking about the one-handed shooting and how you see I'm trying to grip, of course, with my thumb onto the frame itself, but what I'm doing is I'm riding too high, so when I shoot, I'm up here, and obviously I'm riding that slide stop, so that's why it's not locking back. Not a problem with the firearm, it's me. And the gunpowder conversation, I looked up the information after I made this video, and more research being done about the different types of powder, the grains of bullet, and it's not that the ammo has less powder, it's just the type of powder that it burns off or doesn't burn off, and so it will be a lot dirtier than others. The grain of the bullet, it has to do with the weight, you know, and how far it would travel, etc. But the gunpowder is still the same, so there isn't any too much difference. And I know there's a lot more details that I'm not touching on, but then the basics of correcting myself in the video, there isn't more or less powder depending on the grain, is basically what I'm saying. So clothing. So I have, and I'll wear it for the review of this firearm. My normal get up, and when I do my EDC every single day when I go out, what I wear. It's very simple. I know I'm not wearing any type of Gucci wear, but when I do my shoots, I have a more refined, and also too because I don't want to get sunburned. Like I think you could tell. Well, not now because I haven't shot for a minute, but you could see there's some tan lines, and I like to cover myself up. I don't like to be exposed to the sun, especially during the summertime where the sun is especially hot and, you know, directly overhead, so it burns you a lot faster. So I have a attire that I wear, and it's try to be more loosely fitting, but before, in the past, back in my day, it used to be, you know, more form fitting, and I like that sort of get up. So now it's changed especially because I have other responsibilities, and I also want to be carrying my firearm on my person at all times. So yeah, let me know what you wear and what your attire usually consists of, and when you do carry, and how you carry ankle, hip, appendix, shoulder. I think it was Jeff, I forget the commenter, but mentioned about the shoulder holster, and I have one of those, and I was going to carry that with my CR920 XP from Shadow Systems, but that had changed since the 147 grain doesn't cycle through. But that's another conversation, and also another review for the holsters that I do carry and the gear that I do have for my EDCs. Maybe I'll try with this review. I'll wear the shoulder holster and see if that works. Yeah, it's tough. It's definitely tougher than the appendix gear, which makes it's a lot easier to get on and get off. So yeah, let me know what you carry, what holster you have, what gear you know, your EDC, basically your build. I know a lot of people have done a lot of good gun tubers say, this is what I carry, you know, watch and pen, knife, etc. I might do that sometime in the future, but for now it's just about the clothing. It has to be a certain type of clothing that makes it easier for us to access and be free, and also not catch on things and all that jazz. There's a whole philosophy behind it, and I know there is. But yeah, let me know what your philosophy is, and what clothing you wear, what holster you have, the gear that you carry, because it's interesting to me. It's fascinating, and what works for me doesn't work for others, and vice versa. So 200 more left. Gonna be bittersweet to end this, but yeah, I'm loving every minute of it. Thank you so much. The comments keep coming in. I really do appreciate it. It makes me very happy to be here and have such good, like-minded folk giving me feedback. So thank you. I'll always say that. I'll always be on here, and I've said it before, and I say it again. Thank you so much. Gracious heart, you're all awesome. Come back for around 1,000. I'm getting close. Like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. Not in that particular order. Recommend and comment. We'll see you tomorrow. 照顾好自己，注意安全。